Good morning. Oh, we're on. Okay. So today, welcome. I'm going to be running through a simple 9 times table trick today, and using your fingers. Yeah, makes it nice and easy. I do have a whole load on teaching times tables and how I do it, and it's a very simple method in my paid courses. So you're welcome to jump on there as well, of course. But this is just a really quick one. Yeah. All right. So I go further into this, obviously, in my paid courses. Okay. So each one of these represents the 9 times tables. Now I'm obviously back the front, so I'm going to do it. Oh yeah, that will work. So that's 1 times 9. So I put my finger down and there's 5. I don't need to count that because I know there's 5 on there, including the thumb. And then there's 9. 5 and 4 is 9. So that's once 9. We don't need to worry about our 1s or 10s really because we know how to count. Okay. So, and we also know our doubles, but let's just do it for the sake of it. Put your second finger down. So if you're holding your hands up like this or flat on the table like this is another way. Second finger down, you'll be able to see the 1 and 8 for 18. So there's my tens number, and there's 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 9s are 18. All right, watching for 3 9s. The third finger down as I'm facing it. Okay, so ideally you get your kids to, just so it's easier for them, so they put their hands down on the table like that. So 3 9s are, it's amazing, not many teachers teach this, it's really weird. 20, and there's 5, 6, 7. Okay, so again, knowing subitizing, knowing that there's 5 digits on my hand. Digits also meaning single numbers, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so 4 9s. It takes a bit of practice too, so get them to go through everything, have a little practice, and then say at random. So 4 9s are 30. 5 6, this is where they get a little bit confused usually. 36 because you're including that thumb. All right, 5 9s, so the fifth finger, which is my thumb. 5 9s are 45. All right, now we jump across to the next hand because we've got 5 6. 6 9s are 54. All right, seventh finger down. 7 9s are 5 6, 60. This one can be a little bit tricky too. But once they get the hang of it and they practice a couple of times, it doesn't take long before they can learn their times tables within 3 seconds, which is the goal. You want them to be able to do it in 3 seconds at random by the time they're in year 5 and 6. Okay, and that's all the way through. So 8, what are we at? 8 9s are 72. And then 9 9s, and it's hard sometimes. They might need to have a little shake out with their hands. I know I do. Okay, but it's easier if it's on a flat surface. 9 9s are 50, 60, 70, 81. 81. Okay, we don't worry about 10 9s because we know our 10s already. And that's all I wanted to show you guys today. So having a little practice. So the next thing I would do is say, okay, 2 9s, which they already should know because they know their doubles. So start simple and then get harder. All right, so 2 9s, second finger down. 2 9s are 18. 1 8. So remember that 5 and 3. It also really helps with just adding simple single digits as well, because they're looking at the 5, looking at the 3, 5 and 3, count on 6, 7, 8. And I think that's about it. So then then also really check when they get to their thumbs. So check those. So 5 9s are 45, and kind of exaggerate it. 5 9s are 45. 6 9s are 54. Okay, and then jump around a bit. 3 9s, 20, 5, 6, 7, 27. 7 9s are 63. And then repeats up, and then do it the next few days on and off, and they'll get it so quickly, and it's such a great strategy, and I hope you got something out of it. If you did, comment below if you're going to use this to help with your kids at home and at school, because strangely, a lot of teachers, even some that are really experienced, don't teach this simple method of knowing 9 times tables, and it's just so easy. So I've actually got another one up my sleeve, which I'll show in my paid course, because some kids find this a little bit challenging. Not many. Once they get it. But there is another way that's a bit easier and a bit probably better for the older kids. And it's not probably what you think it is. All right. I have many different ways that I have collected over the years, and yeah. Even the kids go, wow, that's so easy. And I'm like, I know. So I wish I knew this when I was at school. I wish I had myself as a tutor when I was at school. I think I would have done so much better in maths if I had myself to teach myself all these little strategies. What we forget is, like, teachers are actually doing a lot behind the scenes, and you probably think that you didn't learn these strategies, but you probably did, but probably a more rote learning way. So that's probably where you might, yeah, there's a lot of different ways that kids learn now, and a lot of it's more mental, whereas a lot of the time when, I was learning in, say, in the 80s, that was it was very rote learning, your times tables. I had to say them. Once nine's 9, two nines are 18. So I call that the long way, 3 nines, 4 nines. I say all the way to 12. Then I had to say them backwards, 12 nines, 11 nines, and all the answers, right? And then I had to say them singularly, 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90, 99, 108. So I had to say all those. Then I had to say that backwards. I can't probably do that now, but in year 6 I could, because my teacher made us rote learn them. And we had to check it off the chart and do it with under 2 minutes. Oh, I don't know how I did it. We'd have these times table testers, and they would test your times tables. Yeah. Anyway, crazy times. But I know my times tables now. But there's an easier way, and that's what I teach you over in my paid course with the times tables, which is still up and running. So feel free to share this group where I've got a lot of free stuff, but I've really got to work on my paid courses today, and they'll be up running in the next couple of weeks. So yeah, feel free to jump on, and yeah, pay as you go. Is sort of what I'm doing with those, because it's just an easier thing, and then you have that strategy that you can go and look back on when you need. Okay. Have a great week. Bye.